It is January 28th, and this is part 2 of my urban vegetable gardening series. I have just finished building my raised bed. I'm using a square foot gardening principle where I divide the bed into squares. That narrow part that you see in the middle there is actually a path because this is too deep for me to get in. So this bed is 3.5 feet wide by 7 feet long, and I built it by getting 6-inch high plastic boards from my hardware store. And it doesn't really matter, but they have grooves inside. They came in 7-foot lengths, and they also came in, I think, a 13-foot length, but I got the 7-foot, and I got 3 pieces. I just cut one of them in half of the ends, and then I used metal brackets to hold the corners together, and just some basic screws. And then to make my grid, I measured where I wanted my lines to be. I put in a screw and I wrapped some twine around it to hold the grid. So this is going to be the bulk of my vegetable garden this year. I have also just a couple little pots here. I'm going to try to grow some bush type peas in there. And I've got over here, I think I mentioned in my last video, I'm putting some raspberries along the edge of this bed here. I've already put them in. I just have a couple more to put in over there. And the final thing is that I cleared out this bed that I have over here. I have a rose in it, which I've just pruned. And I'm going to be planting lettuces here. I'm going to plant them probably today or over the weekend. And I'll also plant some over here and some radishes here, and they'll take up the space until the tomatoes and everything are ready. So that's it for today.